Listen. So before we dive into my show, I need you to understand a few things. The Save-On experience is just that, the Save-On experience. So be warned, these are my views, my thoughts, my opinions. So listen, don't take it serious. Don't get too upset. It's for entertainment purposes only, boo-boo. I don't really know you like that. You don't really know me like that, right? So we gonna be cool, right? We don't get mad, right? Because we know. I just speak what I think. Slow down. Chill out. It's just entertainment. You know, girl? So, keep it cute. And if you're gonna listen from a place of love. Don't get too mad.
Welcome to the Save-On experience.
What's up, y'all? Listen, I wanted to make sure that y'all knew that I'm from Nashville, Tennessee, okay? And this is how we do in Nashville. Country Music Hall of Fame, honey. Country Music Hall of Fame, okay? I said in 2021, I was going to start representing Nashville the way that I'm supposed to. And I put that on what? Mary Had a Little Lamb. Okay? Yes. So tonight we are talking about dating do's and don'ts. What are your dating rules? What are your deal breakers, honey? What are some experiences that you've gone through that it's like, oh my God, why the fuck did I even deal with that? Girl. So before I get started, we're going to take a walk down memory lane. Now, I said in the video it was 2013, but in actuality, it was 2007. Girl. Now, when I play this video, y'all gonna hear a door shut. Don't mind that door, girl. That was my best friend in it. She was shutting that door because she was like, bitch, you talking too much. And I was like, bitch, I'm in my house. How am I talking too much? But you know, girl, I was talking too much because I had to redo my video, girl. So this was 2007. This was like, you know, BBW Savon, you know, glorious, big, beautiful woman, honey. So I want to start off the show with this video because in this particular video, a friend called me and she was like, girl, I'm in love with this dude, but he said this and he said that, and I'm not going to want it for you. So I want y'all to hear what she had to say. And then when we get back, we're going to bring in our, of course, panelist who's always here. Honey, I can't say guest, girl. She a resident. Miss Jasmine Devine. We've got John Farrell and Puffy Fat Cat here. They're going to weigh in on their experiences as well. Okay? So I tell you what, I'm going to move myself to the back and I'm going to bring old me up so she can tell y'all what she think about some things. 1 second.
Now, you all know I've all been about pride and love and all of that good stuff. Let's take a moment. Walk down memory lane with me. Savon experience, circa 2013. Love yourself before you can love anyone else.
What's going on, y'all? How are you? Listen, I'm redoing my video right now for the simple fact that there seems to be an issue with when I tried to do it the other day. It didn't work out. It was not cute. I was in the car, I was driving, I was trying to be cute, pull a video out there, and it wasn't working. So we're gonna do this again. The topic, what I was talking about that day was a friend of mine came to me and told me that she was talking to this dude, and the dude told her that he loves fucking big girls. He loves having sex with big girls and fat girls, but he'll only marry or date a skinny girl because he's got to keep his image up. First of all, bitch, what image? Apparently, I doubt any of y'all know who the fuck I'm talking about because he a nobody. So what image do you have to keep up? And secondly, you have the nerve to tell that girl that. What? I was so livid. I was so mad about that because I wanted to take that bitch and pop him upside the head with a goddamn bat. How that? You know what, y'all? I said I was gonna stop doing all this cursing. I said that I felt like I wanted to throw him upside the head with a bat and beat him in the wall or whatever because I'm trying to do all this, trying to stop all this cursing. And as you can see, I'm discombobulated already because my cursing, I can't curse, and I'm having a moment expressing myself, and I'm smarter than that. I am college educated, so I can do better. But still, at this point, we're not gonna do better. We're gonna stay who I am. So anyway, he said that he told that helper that he would fuck her, he loved having sex with her, but he'll never marry a big girl or let any of his friends know that he liked big girls. Oh, that just angers me so much. I am so pissed. I'm pissed. Every time I think about it, I get so pissed off. And then on the other hand, I have a girl who emailed me and she was like, you know, she's got all skinny friends and, you know, she have very low self-esteem. She doesn't want to get dressed. She don't want to go anywhere. She's gained a lot of weight. And she just feels like, you know, I don't want to go anywhere because I have all my skinny friends. They're all cute. I'm big. And she has low self-esteem. And that's a big problem. Now, I don't want to tell you to not have skinny friends because we can't discriminate like that. And evidently, they accept you for who you are and love you for who you are, and they're friends with you regardless. But when it gets to the point where you feel like that, you know, it's a problem for you, then there's some deep inner soul searching that you're going to have to do, because I'm going to tell you something. I don't know the reason why you want to lose weight, but I'm sure you have a personal reason why you want to lose weight. And whatever that reason is, also note that, make sure it's the right reason. And there are ways you can lose weight. There's diet pills, there's surgery now, Weight Watchers, all these things you can do, and it's not easy. I'm not going to be one of those people that be on here talking about some, girl, if you want to do it, you can do it. It's easy to do it. Don't worry about it. Blah, blah, this and blah, blah, that. No, it ain't. It ain't easy to do. It's very hard work. And you have to also understand that you didn't gain all that weight overnight, so you're not going to lose it overnight, okay? So, I don't know what to tell you about how to feel about yourself, because I don't know. I've been big. I am big now. I've been small, really small. And hey, the way you feel about yourself, to be honest with you, that's going to follow you whether you big or small. So you got to figure out what it is that's making you feel bad about yourself. Is it dudes? Is it you? Is it your friends? What is it? I can honestly say that whether I've been big or small, it ain't really affected men for me. I can still have men big or small. And I'm sure you can too. But then you got the dudes like I was just talking about who wants to throw your ass in the closet. You know what I'm saying? Because he don't want nobody to know he messing with big girls. And that's the same thing I go through every day about people not want to mess with me, or want people to know they mess with me because of my sexual orientation and my gender. And that's their issue. That's not your issue. Don't you adapt that, or don't you own that, because that's not your issue. And if you have somebody around you who feels that way, you're gonna have to separate yourself from that person, because that person will make you feel bad about you, and you should never feel bad about who you are. It's not your fault they don't want to come out. It's not your fault they have issues. They don't have to be on somewhere. Call Dr. Ruth, get them a therapist, and worry about that on their own, because that's not your fault. And I don't know if that's causing a problem for you, but only thing I can tell you is keep your head up, stay prayerful. When you do get up, put you on some sexy clothes, girl. I got some sites for you. You can get some big girl clothes, because I got to get big girl clothes too. And you can feel sexy about yourself, comfortable about yourself. And if the weight is really bothering you, then take it a day at a time and just try to change it. With me, I'm not a big eater. I have low metabolism. I work a lot. I don't rest enough. So my weight gain comes from stress and a whole bunch of other things. But I too am working on that currently, and I'm trying to get that down. And it's a process. But it has to be for you. It can't be to get a man. It can't be to make more friends. It can't be so people can like you, because guess what? You're going to get skinny and you're going to still run into people who are assholes, friends who don't like you, and people who don't like you for whatever reason. So you're still going to have problems. So make sure when you do it for you for whatever reason you have. Make sure it's the right reason. Also, I don't know how much time I got. So I'm going to stop it on this one, because I'm going to do another video about this dude. Y'all know mystery guy. Y'all know who it is. Jesus. I'm not a dumb bitch. So therefore, I hate when people try to deal with me like I'm a dumb bitch. And people, y'all got jivas and divas. Y'all have to understand. Keep common sense in whatever friendship and relationship that you have. If it ain't right, it ain't right. Don't make excuses for them. Don't listen to their half-ass excuses, because if it ain't right, it ain't right. Anyway, I'm going to end it on this, because I'm going to do my next video. Now. First of all, y'all, now, I'm going to have a moment, because when I see me back then, girl, in 2007, girl, the wisdom that my ass was speaking then, as a big woman of the transgender community, as a black big woman, period, okay, that shit still reigns true today, period. And the type of shit that I was talking about back then, you have trans women, you have gay men, you have straight women, you have straight men that put themselves in these situations, and these situations ain't benefiting them. Now, I ain't talking about, it's good and bad to every situation. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about when you allow yourself to be in these toxic ass relationships, girl. So, anyway, before I get started, girl, I'm gonna move myself on out the way, girl. And we gonna bring in our guests. But first, girl, look, baby, don't start, girl. Do not start, girl. My $50 glass. Girl, she got a little libation, a little crystal light, girl. A little crystal light. I had to represent Nashville tonight, girl. Hall of Fame. I came in with the country music, bitch. Hold up. Before I start with Jasmine, let me bring my other native in. You got your Nashville cup up, John? Get your Nashville cup up, boo. Hold on. Where we from?
Nashville,
bitch. Yes, honey. Nashville.
I got that in the when I was in United, and then I had to pick up me something for my boo boo. So I said, let me pick him up a coffee mug, because when he wakes up in the morning, he just be running through this house like, woo. I'm like, let me bring him something to calm
his nerves.
Yes.
How you doing tonight?
I'm chilling like a villain.
You looking good over in your black, bitch.
Oh,
come on. Oh, and you got leather on, bitch. Are we serving body tonight, bitch? Oh, okay, man. It's that type of party.
Yeah, it's good.
You know what? See, we effervescing all of this blackness and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Let me break
it. Black.
Cause we cute. What you think about the video, girl? You remember the Savon back when, then, girl?
I love the Savon back then. You know what?
What?
I just told my love mother. I said that was Savon back then. That was like lost a lot of weight. I said, yeah, very vocal.
My mouth was always running like
off the hook type shits, and I was like, I'm not surprised.
Wait, did you hear Anthony?
I said you should have met my friend Anthony.
Bitch, did you hear him shut that door at the beginning? Shut that door like, girl, here you go.
No, here you go again.
Here you go.
They didn't know you was gonna be a superstar one day.
Bitch, I'm working towards it. Okay.
It's on in the cards.
Girl, it's gonna happen. We thank God. But hold on 1 second, okay? Because I gotta bring in my others. Give me 1 second, baby. Jad, ooh, yes. Give me 5 on the black hand side. Hey,
now we're not even gonna go there about them and them pants and y'all representing Nashville, because I'm down here from the handle. Y'all can represent Nashville. I'm down here from the handle, but
you still from the dirty South, baby. You still from the dirty South. Not the South, the South.
How you doing?
Yeah, how you doing?
I'm doing good. Girl, when I tell you told that guitar up, girl, I love that.
Bitch, I'm gonna have to go back and watch that, bitch.
Girl, when I tell you was, I said, okay, stroking your pain with his finger. Come on. I said,
singing my life with his word.
I done told y'all how she multifaceted. I done told y'all.
Bitch, y'all gonna learn how to make that shit look easy. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, girl.
That's what they be saying about us and putting these commercials and stuff together. We make it look easy, but it ain't.
It ain't. Hold on 1 second.
I'm on my libations tonight too.
I was about to ask, what are you drinking on this evening?
It's a mixture of a little bit of some cream soda, and y'all know I like my 99 bananas.
Yo, 99. Mm-hmm. Now I'm having a dark liquor tonight.
Oh.
So I don't know how this shit is gonna end.
Well,
Vivian says she's hosting a fight party. Wait a minute, she got barbecue chicken, wings, ribeye steak. Wait a minute, can we get a plate?
Where my plate?
Can we get a plate?
Where my plate?
Oh, hold on 1 second, friend.
Okay.
Puffy cat. What's going on, baby?
Oh my Lord.
What
You work the guitar. Give me Tracy Chapman. You better go ahead. I said, no, you did it. That was so cute. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that.
I said, what could I do tonight for my divas and jivas that's going to be original, that's going to be, you know, a homage to Nashville? Because everybody know, look, they call me America's favorite auntie bitch, and I'm country as fuck. So I'm like, you know what? In 2021, I'm going to embrace all their countryness.
Why not? Why not?
Girl, it's who I is.
A little bit of country, a little bit of rock and roll. Why not?
They said, come on in with the fresh fade. Bitch, your cut is real fresh. You go to the barber today or yesterday?
my barber cursed me out when I got there. Oh, she was like, what did you do? I
did you remind her
August.
This was the COVID-19 pandemic?
Honey, I haven't seen her since August of last year. And she said, it looks like it.
Tell her don't give you too much.
Yeah, she did. She said, oh, you butchered your beard trying to do it yourself. She said, don't do that no more.
So, she said, wear a mask. They are taking provisions to make sure that you are safe.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I love her. I love her to death. But she gave me the riot act. She gave me the riot act.
You look good. You look succulent.
That's a word. That's a word I haven't heard in a minute.
You look succulent.
Oh, succulent.
Listen, we finna get this shit started. Before we get started, though, I want to say I got a little merch that I want to play because I want to thank one of my good friends who have been helping me and Chi and a couple others with just some, you know, some intros, outros, and things of that nature. And I promised him that I would definitely highlight him. If you guys, so hold on 1 second, okay? Listen, if you guys are looking for, you're getting into the social media world and you're looking, you know, for someone to help you with intros, outros, video editing. I mean, you can put the content out, but you're like, Lord Jesus, I don't know how to put this shit together. Well, the Save On Experience and the Social Club has someone for you. 1 second.
Meet Ali Tahir Mahmood, a freelancer on Fiverr, have 5 years of experience in data entry, logo designing, video editing, intro and outro, thumbnail, flyer, and all type of graphics related work. Client satisfaction is my top priority. 100% guaranteed results. 100% client satisfaction guaranteed. 100% money back guaranteed. So if anyone is interested and have any work, contact me on Fiverr for free quote.
So I'm gonna tell you right now, honey, if you are interested and you need someone to help you, you know, me and Jasmine, we talk about all the shit that we do all day long. But you know, when you get to a point to where God starts blessing, you have to be able to bless others. And he has really helped me with a few projects and a few things. I don't know if you guys have been watching my videos about the EIDL loans and the PPP loans. That's a whole business section, okay? Because girl, I ain't only cute. I'm smart too, okay? But he did the video for T. Leon's Unique Design, which is my salon. So you guys will see in 2021 more content around the salon. Because I said that I wasn't going to mix fruits and vegetables, but I said, girl, it's who I am, so I'm going to mix it. So he's definitely been helping me. So make sure you guys go out there. And if you need his information again, you can email me at thesavonexperience@gmail.com. And I'll get you connected to him directly. Let's bring the rest of our cast members on here, honey. Come on.
Lord.
What's up, Puffy Cat?
Hey, Miss Jasmine, how are you?
Puffy Cat.
I like the hair.
Puffy Cat. You knew he had to be foreign, right? Because you know.
I like this. Is that Superman, Batman, Flash, and Green Lantern all on your shirt? I like that. I like that. I love that.
So let's get into the topics, you guys. So, you know.
Stay on. Just like I like it. Oh, girl on top, boy on bottom.
Who said that? Oh. So listen, we're talking about dating do's and don'ts.
Ah.
Oh.
I'm ready for it. I'm here for it.
Yeah,
It's
let's
a
go.
lot of people. Excuse me. I have had a lot of relationships, and I was so happy that you did this topic.
Really?
I'm like, I got a lot of
So should we
relationships.
lean on you for expertise?
Not
Now,
absolutely
what
for
type of
information,
relationship?
but for information. I don't know.
You know, what type of relationships? Because you know,
Well, all of them. Fool's goals is not a relationship.
right?
I had to
Oh,
find that out the hard way.
would you wait? You need to tell them what fool's gold is.
Fool's gold is when you really think you have got like 14 karat around your neck.
Ooh, and it turned a little green.
That shit turned green.
Oh,
We call it gold
Absolutely
plated.
green.
Gold
Like
plated.
it'll break out your neck in the worst way. In the worst way.
So that's when them folks come through thinking they real. They talking that good game. They brought their best representative.
Right.
But the key word is what? Representative. Talk about it.
Opposite word, being representative.
Girl, who want to go first?
I mean,
Go, Miss Jasmine.
I'm not
Come
gonna
on, Jasmine. I'm gonna mute myself because I want to hear you.
do's and don't on relationships. How long are we talking about? Just relationships in general, or how long are we talking about being with this person?
Well, okay, so let's put down some ground rules.
Yeah.
A relationship is not a situationship. So I'm going to say it's got to be more than 6 months because, and let me just say this for my girls, for my LGBTQ RSTUV community, baby, you know we move in hyperspeed. So 3 weeks is like 3 months. I ain't talking to you, girl. I'm not talking to you. That ain't enough time. I'm talking to those that's been together for at least a year.
So okay, so I want to take a break and tell you like this. So since we talking about relationships, do's and don'ts, and different things like that, so I was put into a situation 2 days ago.
Oh,
It's that fresh. I was put into a situation 2 days ago. So for the close knit people, you know, I do work in banking. So I was talking to a person, talking to him, having a good conversation, and you know, I am flirtatious. I ain't gonna sit here and lie and say I don't. I'm flirtatious. But you know, when you flirt to get what you need out of the situation, you really don't expect for the situation to go any further. So I was put into a situationship. So I was talking to the individual, and when I was talking to the individual, I was like, I'm going to be doing like a little music thing or whatever, and I would love to have you as an inspiring artist to come on. And that's really how the whole situation was supposed to be. This person got my Facebook. Now, for those that I don't know, my T, you know what I'm saying? I am a member of the trans situation. I don't try to hide it from no one, but I feel like it's like health insurance is, you know, for only inquiring minds want to know. And if I don't feel like I need to tell you, it's not your situation for me to tell. Long story short, get on there, hit me up at 11 o'clock last night, which the last couple of days I've been under the weather. So I took medicine and stuff last night. I was out. I ain't hear the phone ring. I went to bed at 8:30, which I never do. And I woke up at 3 o'clock. I hit yo back. So when I hit yo back, you know, 7:30 this morning, I was like, I got a message saying, oh, you playing. Long story short, when the person found out all of the situation, trying to take and use me not only to do the YouTube situation, but to take and turn around to try to get into my draws. Like, first and foremost, it was never about, you know, crossing that line, because if we're doing something with business is going to be business. Situationship is going to be situationship, but it's never going to be a cross of the two because it gets messy. And let's be real, most wannabe trade has situations that they try to set up with the girls, so especially when they find out. But the thing of the matter is that he didn't know my situation to begin with. So when a person don't know what your situation is, or you think, I'll put it like this, you think they don't know what your situation is, and they try
Right.
to prey
Right.
on us in the community. And most girls are so dumb and stupid. I'm not trying to call them dumb and stupid, but the truth is true. We keep it 100 tonight. They take and they pay for people to be with you instead of you at genuinely finding out who you are and loving yourself for who and what you are in the situation.
So hold on one second.
Uh-huh.
I want to expound upon that just for a second, and then I want to go down into
ahead.
our lower hemisphere. You know what I'm saying? to our lower, the ones who say they what? They act like they don't know.
No,
Girl, them hoes be knowing.
they know.
I'm a
Them
whole
hoes looked for us.
a whole
They
6
knew we
foot,
came with a fruit basket with pebbles and oranges and apples and bananas, bitch.
a whole
And
6
grapes.
foot, painted for points every
Girl, them
day.
hoes knew. But you know what? I used to love when the boys, and I called them Trey, when they used to act like they didn't know, because bitch, I would run that fantasy with them. Oh, you didn't know. For real. You didn't know.
Mhm.
And what's so funny, why they acted like they didn't know, bitch, the first thing that they would engulf would be the banana.
Every time.
Bitch, ain't no pancakes here to eat, baby. Ain't no pancakes here to eat. And
No
you
lip,
seem
no-
rather experienced.
But you know, I'm one of them ones that I sit and you know we all peep out. Once you get to a certain age and you've been through enough of the BS, you peep stuff out when you first see it. What person do you know? And then I'm gonna pass the flow. But what person do you know? One of the first parts of a conversation said, "Well, you know, I just got out of prison."
Oh, I love them. Wait, hold on. Let me mute myself.
Ooh.
I'm gonna wait.
Dude, me too.
I'm gonna wait.
Wait. Before we move forward, John,
Yes, God. Yes, Lord.
you remember old boy that came fresh that came from picture it. It was the jungle. I don't remember the year, bitch. But you remember the boy that
Right from the side of the building.
bitch, wait, he had came from Ken's Gold Club and he acted like he was so drunk. Remember, I dropped you off, bitch. He had to get out and piss and all that other shit, bitch. And he tried to act like he didn't know my tea, girl.
But I'm gonna tell you about Miss Tony. She likes the foreign people.
Yeah. Yeah.
She loves the foreign people. If they got a little twist in their nationality, she's gonna go up.
Bitch, not a twist in their nationality. I'm gonna go up.
If they're an American and shit, she gonna go up. I'm like, we got to get out of the car. We have got to get out of the car because we got to be put out of the car. Me and Anthony, probably me and Anthony was together, and I'm like, where y'all going?
Bitch, we're going to handle some business. We're going to see a dog. We're going to see a man about a dog, a horse, a cow, a family of animals.
And then we sit over here like, wow. Like wow.
Did that hoe just put me out? Did she really just put me out the car?
Wow. Like wow.
And I did. And I ain't gonna lie about it, girl. I keep telling them. Look, John, why they keep saying America's favorite auntie, bitch, they didn't know how good but I used to really be. Bitch, I would leave y'all hoes at the club.
we would have to get us a ride back home. But I got
I've never had that experience.
Me and Tony's been friends since like I was 15, 16 years old.
Oh, that's a whole nother show because you got Anthony cussed out because bitch you lied about your age. We gonna save that for another Saturday because all I'm gonna say is we love John's mother. So I hope she gets to see this. But we didn't know John's age until she invited us to his graduation, and we just gonna leave it there. And then we was like, don't even tell him we coming. We want to show up because he told us A, B, C, and D, and we're gonna leave it at that.
My God, and today.
Okay, so
do what? So what's what?
Tonight. I see you looking so good.
Who?
You.
I mean, girl, you know, sometimes I show up and I impress. I make my friends happy sometimes. And Puffy Cat said he never had that experience with me. Listen, Puffy Cat knew not to get out the car.
Never.
She gonna put on some. She gonna put on some hair, and she gonna dance, and
Bitch,
yeah.
my knees ain't what they used to be. That's all I'm gonna say. Cause bitch, when I used to drop,
Well, you came up on the status pole now.
girl, my knees are real broke down. That's all I'm gonna say. But bitch,
Really?
yes, girl, my knees are toe up. Cause girl, you got y'all saw that old video. She was pushing 350. So when she dropping it like it's hot on 350 pounds of weight on them knees, bitch, they decide, look, I'm not doing this no more, girl. I'm not.
That brought back memories.
I'm not doing this no more, girl. You too big for this. So no, ma'am. You need to get you some titanium steel in these knees if you want me to do that now.
Not
but Dante used to also drop it like it's hot and high kick with the best of us, but we're gonna leave that alone.
Girl, guess what? That's for another show. But I wanted to point out another thing.
What?
I listened to It's Not Right, But It's Okay tonight. That was like
you went down memory lane.
Yes. Thunder Puff.
Thunder Puff. The Thunder Puff version.
Yes. I love that. The 9 minute long
bitch.
Ooh.
Whose song is that?
Jasmine Divine, I Love You.
I love you.
Yeah, that was our stuff right there.
Baby, I used to do her.
But it's okay. Bitch, we would get us a bottle of Cisco, bitch, and it would not be right.
Cisco
it would not be right.
Yes, do you remember Cisco?
I remember.
Oh my God, see, we were on an extreme budget.
Mm-hmm.
So $3 was all we had. $3.50 max, bitch, and we needed that shit to ride a long way.
And all you did is boom, 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 boom.
And girl, I had my little Circuit City little shelf system downstairs, bitch.
And guess what? Every time when I come to your house, you'll be like, "What kind of hairstyle you want?" I'll be like, I done spent this, that, and the third on my outfit, so I need something for free. Well, we're not doing this for free because I have to still make me some money. Tony has always been about his money, always from day one.
You're not gonna tell the most. I have been about my money, but hold up, you never had to pay full price though. Let's get it right though. You had to give a love offering.
Because I was getting around. Anyway.
And then I like the fact that you would allow me to try new shit. So it was like, bitch, this is mutually beneficial. If it ain't you, girl, we gonna rock it any goddamn way.
That part.
Have so much fun.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, so Puffy Cat, tell us about your dating experiences. Like, what have been like? What are your deal breakers? The first question is, what are your deal breakers? Do you have any?
Let's see.
Oh, I didn't even get to that. I'm sorry.
Besides liars and
they all lie. That's gonna take like 90%.
You can take.
Let's be real. We all lie at the beginning because we all have that fake thought up. Let's be real.
No, you think so?
Yeah,
everybody.
Maybe that was my problem. I was too honest. Maybe that's
everybody lie at first.
I'm not gonna say we all lie because I was brutally honest because of the fact that I had. Y'all saw the last video. I had issues that I was dealing with, and I wanted to put them out on the forefront because I didn't want them throwing that shit back in my face. You know what I'm saying? So when I would date or be on dating apps or anything like that, I would never post my best pic. I would always post the pic that made me the most vulnerable, that I didn't really like the most, because I felt like you gonna see it all when you get here, so you might as well know what the fuck you up against before you get here. Ain't nobody gonna show up and be like some girl, what they say, you can't fish me. I ain't got time for that because my time is precious and your time is precious. So if I've gotten my mouth and my body ready to receive whatever,
I'm just saying, like, what the deal breaker?
So what is something that somebody either does, say, or do that you?
Well, my deal breaker would be I don't want to be with a broke.
Oh, girl, we already know that. You ain't have to say that.
I can't.
We on the same page, but then
I mean,
I'm not into bottoms of virtual.
If you gonna be broke,
you're not into what?
Bottoms of virtual.
I can go by my
Really?
teeth, so I can go down the street. Because I can't be with anybody broke. Broke, no ma'am.
We on the same page, but I can't be with no bottoms of virtual.
Okay, wait.
I need Jasmine to expand on that. I need to understand what that means.
I don't want to be with I don't want to be with somebody broke that ain't trying to be on another type of level.
John, let's just be. We're gonna pause. We're gonna pause for 1 second because here's what the thing about John. John ain't never been with nobody that was broke. I'm sorry.
All my relationships is they have cash.
So hold that thought, Jasmine. Please expound.
On Jasmine.
Yes, Miss Jasmine. I need to understand
on what I was saying.
What you said a moment ago. You said you do no bottoms and no versals. What does that mean?
Let's be real. In my relationships, I'm the receiver. I'm the lady in a relationship. I don't need a blouse. I don't need nobody that's pretending to be a top at the time, and then that later on in the evening they want to try and be like, "Hey, you want to try to poke?" She ain't working like that. This is what I'm saying is period. Blank.
You are truly
truly a man. Excuse me. Truly a top because I need you to be able to stand up in it like sausage and I don't need you to be taking and doing this number when we trying to do something because this right here ain't gonna work. I need you to be here.
Period, Pooh.
I need you whenever I'm doing this number on it. I need it to be. I don't need it to be like it's still
firm and assertive. Girl, wait a minute. Do that head move again, bitch, because you gave us body with that hair. Do it again.
I need to be doing this number right here, and then you understand where I'm coming from.
You need to be doing that.
I need when I'm doing this number right here. I need you to be able to understand where I'm coming from. I don't need you to be doing this number right here that you still trying to figure it up, and I'm just keep doing this and just trying to get there. I need you to be.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Strong enough for a woman, but built for a man. Boom. That's what I need.
Her deal breaker is ain't no bottoms in the layer, okay, baby.
It's only one queen. That's me.
John said his deal breakers is, baby, if you ain't got money in the bank, keep on walking. I ain't talking to you no more. What are your deal breakers?
If you broke, okay, please let me know that you're trying to be in a position to go somewhere to get somebody. Like if you're going to school, or if you like maybe doing a podcast, something that you have a goal in your life.
But John, let me ask you this: what if they're trying to strive?
Repentance together.
But what if they're trying to strive and move towards something more? What if they at that crossroad?
I'll be with you.
Okay. Me and John used to have this little saying: said, "Me and you both can't ride on your bus pass."
Right.
We can't. We can't ride together and make $1.
Okay, I have a question then for that.
Yeah.
So you're saying that the person has to have like what, a car, a house, or at least an apartment, money in the bank,
working towards something.
Okay.
Now you don't necessarily have to have a car with me, but you gotta at least have a place to lay your head. And if you ain't got a place to lay your head, you may be during hard times or whatever, but have a car and a job. You working towards something.
I'm also going to tell you something else I really don't like is the deal breaker. When you a bag lady, like you bring all your baggage to a situation that is calm. It's a calm situation, but you a bag lady, like you bring all of your
luggage. You done brought the Louis luggage. You done brought the Chanel. You done brought the Doonenberg, the Coach.
That ain't even there. I would have loved
That's kind of hard though.
Since we speaking of luggage,
love you to bring your Fendi and your Prada, but you didn't bring that. You brought a whole nother.
Yo, Yo, Jordache.
Okay, so since we're talking about baggage, then we also need to expound on you can't be trying to have someone else pay for something that your ex did to you.
Right.
So if you're gonna leave the baggage should be left in that last relationship, or you need to take that time to heal.
Exactly.
Because I don't need to hear all about what my ex used to do with XYZ. You ain't over there. What you need to do is go talk to them because I'm good over here.
Oh, you brought back a memory for me.
Oh, tell us about that memory.
You know who I'm talking about.
Wait, remind me.
Transitioned for a minute, went back to a boy. Remember, you know.
I'm gonna let you tell your story because I don't tell other folks' stories.
Well, just in a nutshell, we tried to work it out. He had issues. I mean, major issues, which I did not know about. And we were together for what, maybe 2 or 3 years?
Yeah, off and on. Yeah. I remember when I first met. Okay, so they didn't transition, right? Because I don't want to use the wrong pronoun, right?
Try to. But that was the confusion.
I remember when we went to the movies and I said, baby, and I was a young queen then. I was like, girl, look, you can't do this and be bashful and shy, but you gotta hold here's what I tell all the trans girls. If you gonna be trans, baby, you gotta hold your head up and you gotta know you are that bitch. Even if you ain't that bitch right now, you will be that bitch. Okay?
Because you draw more attention to yourself being insecure.
Girl, those insecurities attract people.
Exactly.
And people can smell insecurities.
He used to get off the bus with his head on down, and I used to look like, what are you doing? Don't do that.
No, I'm like,
hold your head up high.
Hold on, girl, you can't do that.
We broke up, and then he wanted to get back, and I'm like, you know what? If I don't try, I'll never know. Messed up the second time, I was done. Clean break. I was done.
About you, Puffy Cat, is that you are an open book. You have really gone through, and you are what I would consider someone, the exemplary man, because I feel like you have tried to be open. You've tried to understand. You've not allowed your misunderstanding to keep you from an opportunity, getting to know someone. But at the end, it lies on that person.
Exactly.
Ooh.
And then we talked a few years, maybe about 2 or 3 years ago, and he expounded on some issues that I never knew, which explained a lot. After he told me all that, I said, okay, now it all makes sense. It made no sense then. It made perfect sense in that moment. I said, okay, now I get it. I get why you did A, B, C, and D. I understand where your thinking was. I get it.
This is why I've always loved you. Like for y'all that don't know, so I met Mark when I was 18.
Are you did?
Huh?
It's so crazy that I have never met him.
That's because he moved. He left me in Nashville before I met him. He abandoned me.
I got frustrated and left Nashville.
He abandoned me.
I wasn't trying
to meet him. Anthony met him, but he abandoned me. Notice the words abandoned me.
Like that song. You
abandoned me. So listen, John, me and Anthony became for you what he was for me and Anthony.
Oh, you know Anthony?
Yes, he knows Anthony.
Oh yeah.
Oh, right.
Oh, honey, we went to. Oh, me and Anthony was in Atlanta many a times with Puffy Fat Cat.
Trying to fight in Lenox Mall.
Oh remember God, let's not talk about that fight in Lenox Mall. Mother Love never really fought anybody.
Yeah, we have to put that on the. We have to put that on the.
Anthony was ready though. Anthony was ready.
My mouth was always running. It was only like one fight that I actually had to get involved in. And oh my God, John, do you remember that fight? Bitch, I was picking up bricks and everything else. And I didn't like that side of me.
But the Atlanta sissies will take you.
That was your cute.
He said that.
That was not a cute side at all.
The Atlanta sissies will take you there. Especially trying to be bougie in the especially trying to be bougie in there.
I can put a deal breaker.
Jasmine, what did you say?
I could put another deal breaker out here. It's
What is
like when you are in a relationship with somebody and you don't know they have other relationship with somebody else.
Girl,
That's how a lot of some problems start, and then you be like, why? You put me in this situation to where I do like you now, and then they never told me. But now I'm looked at as a hoe because I'm sitting over here laying up and doing bending over fast and dropping it for a real one. You know?
Someone just said Linux Mall.
Yes, I was one of those. But you know,
That's why I say
I hate when you find out that you the side chick and you never knew that you was a
Right. I could not say that.
but that's why I say so many people enter in their relationships and be lying from the jump.
Exactly. It's worse when you're the side person in that person's mind, and they haven't gotten over the past relationship. So in their mind, you're still a side chick.
And the worst thing about it is nowadays is that you can't even lie about it because all you got to do is find out a person's IG or Facebook. You see everything.
Well,
I'm
unless
not a
they
Facebook person. I'm very basic on Facebook.
They ain't posted
The way my
pictures of
life is
nobody.
set up, I would not do that. Go ahead, Tony.
No, I was gonna say some people are so fine they don't post pics of nobody, so you will never know.
Yeah, I don't have pics at all.
Some people at this point got different names.
Girl,
When they put on
different
they are like so,
Or say
so
they
good about
they're
it.
not.
They have a different name.
So my next question, I'm gonna move on to my next question. So Anthony Brown has one. He said, "Is it okay to date multiple people until a commitment is made?" I say yes.
Yes, absolutely.
Absolutely.
You should.
Absolutely. You
So
don't.
you wild oats.
You don't
So
throw
wild
all your eggs in one basket.
What I don't like is number one. What I don't like is when you date, when you try to like, if you like dating somebody and then you date another couple of people, the first person they'll get mad. Like, we're not together. We're just friends.
Oh,
but did y'all have that discussion?
You gotta make it, huh?
But did you have the discussion to define
Yeah,
that you're not in a relationship?
you established that.
Oh.
No.
You established a certain boundary. You already established a certain boundary, but then they just considerably claim you.
What are we
claim you as theirs?
So
yeah,
what is
claim you as theirs when we're not together.
So question, what are we claiming as dating? Are we claiming dating as in we're allowed to have sex with them also or not?
I would say no.
Well,
because
the
sex kind of brings a different avenue into the situation. Okay. You're having sex.
I think
because if I'm dating you and I feel like that it's going somewhere, of course you may get into the cookie jar. But if I'm dating you just to be dating you, then there's no hope for you popping the cork and getting into the cookie jar.
What does that mean? Dating
I'm not fucking you.
Like what? You hang out, you go out to eat, you go out to clubs, but there's no intimacy.
There's no intimacy.
You know? Exactly. You're getting to know the person.
So when does it become from being non-intimate to intimate? So what does that call then? Are you still allowed to date 2 or 3 people, or are you just being a hoe?
Well, see, I hate the term hoe. I feel like if you're single, you can do whatever you choose to do.
But if you're dating someone, dating multiple people, though, you're not technically single.
Well,
there's two ways to view that.
Yes.
You can view that via the federal law, which means if you're not married, you're single.
I think as long as you establish parameters.
And I now, so this is touchy because you guys know I'm in a 9-year relationship. But technically I'm not married, so from a federal aspect, I'm single. Now that doesn't mean I can go out here and screw around.
You Tony.
Who? What?
You Tony.
I'm who? What that mean?
Savannah.
What does that mean?
Okay, so you've been in a 9-year relationship. Okay.
Okay.
So what is that supposed to mean? You've been in a 9-year relationship.
I'm in a 9-year relationship.
And you made a commitment.
Yet.
And you made a commitment to be monogamous and be that one person.
Like,
right.
What are you talking about?
Right. Right. So from a federal perspective, you're not married, you're single. Like, I mean,
that's true.
If one was
so if somebody was to call you today and say, "Hey, are you single or you married?" They can say, "I'm single" or "I'm married." You
depends on relationship. If you're asking from a federal perspective in an application, I have to choose one or the other. But if you're just a person asking because you're interested, I'm not single. I'm in a relationship of 9 years. I'm not married, but I'm in a relationship. So that's that. It depends on.
But I feel like, you know what? I went back to Nashville like 2 years ago. You remember, didn't you?
I do.
And the same people was keep hitting me up that felt like that we was in a relationship.
Oh, they felt like you was in a relationship with them?
Right.
But girl, I've been gone for years.
We used to get that all the time, T. We used to get that all the time.
I was almost feeling pressure to go back to you you're in a relationship. What do you think about that? Like, what do you think about somebody that's just obsessed?
I mean, you should not have laid it down like that.
We can talk about obsession, honey.
You should not have laid it down like that. Sometimes you have to pull back.
Listen, I have witnessed many an obsession. I have also been a part of many obsessions. Like you got. Do you remember Will? Oh.
It's the brain.
Do you remember Fort Campbell? Do you remember Fort Campbell, John?
No, I don't think so.
Giving names.
Fort Campbell, baby. Fort Campbell used to drive all the way from Fort Campbell just to drive by my house to make sure nobody was there if I didn't answer the phone. And I'm talking about he was an hour and 15 to an hour and 20 minutes away. And I never knew this. You know what I'm saying? Till one day I was up one night. We came back from the club and I was like, somebody came in my driveway. And I looked out and I was like, bitch, this looks like so-and-so, so-and-so. And I called Anthony and I said, bitch, I think so-and-so is in my driveway. So then when I opened the door, they started backing up. So I called and he didn't answer the phone. And then I called him a couple times doing it. And I was like, wait. And it wasn't until, check this, y'all. When you talk about people being in a relationship with you, but you don't know the dynamics of their relationship, it wasn't until I got a message from his wife when he was being sent to Fort Campbell for the 3rd time. She messaged me. And I was like, wife? Wife? Girl. And she was like, and then she, I guess in her moment of clarity, she wanted to say, and you're not the only one. Well, first of all, girl, I didn't know you existed, and I never thought that I was the only one. Hey. Hey,
thank you.
I'm not married to him, so I never made these distinctions. And so when I called him and checked him on it, and I was like, so, dude, I've seen you in my driveway. I'm not crazy. They didn't have the ring back then. If they did, bitch, I would have captured footage. But they didn't have the ring back then. And I was like, bitch, I know it was you. And she even admitted to the fact that he would come home late on weekends. He would leave and come back late on the same weekends. And I know you. I saw you in my driveway. Girl, you got a whole wife that I didn't know nothing about. And I met you when you didn't have a wife.
A whole nother life.
That's a potentially dangerous situation.
It is very potential. They got divorced. When they got a divorce, my name was all throughout that decree. And I felt it was so unfair because I was like, I didn't know anything about you, Ma. Like, you put me in the names. I'm being subpoenaed.
What?
Wow. To go to court.
That is crazy.
Girl, and you know me, I plead the fifth. I don't know.
For what?
Let me tell you something. Trade lives matters. And I ain't no bitch. I was like, girl, I don't know him like that. I don't know him.
Subpoenas. Oh my God. That's too much. Subpoenas.
And that's when I was 350 plus. So, like I said in my video, bitch, being big ain't never took no dick out my mouth.
That's a strong dick. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
Men down south like the big girls.
They do.
Amen.
They love them.
They absolutely like them when they can cook.
I didn't cook for none of them.
No,
not air frying.
No, not one.
I don't cook. I don't clean. But let me tell you, I got this ring.
That's it. So listen, one moment, we're gonna take a moment because we hit a commercial break, girl. For those of you who are joining the show for the very first time, I want to thank you. So give us just 1 second while I send you an extend of my thanks. Ooh, thank y'all so much for checking out my page. Listen, this is for all my new members, new folks checking out the Savon experience. Thank you for dropping by. You didn't have to. I know you wondering, girl, what's the difference between your channel and all the other 1,000 or million other channels out there? Well, girl, it's not me. It's not America's favorite auntie. Savon, girl. They're not me, okay? Here on my channel, you're going to see me do lots of things. One, I'm going to share the business sense that I've learned throughout the years, girl. For us girls, the trans girls, the non-trans girls, black folk, white folk, Puerto Rican folk, all of us. Okay, I'm gonna share my wisdom. I'm also gonna bring you into insight of me. So the Savon experience was established in 2007. So if you go and look at my uploaded videos, you'll see like timelines of me growing throughout the years. There's also a new to the channel little playlist that you could also check out to see who I am, what I'm about, and see if you like it. So I have Saturday night shows, okay? It's the Savon experience, honey, where I have guests coming and we talk about all types of stuff, girl. I have the Saturday night social club with me and my friends, girl, and we get into a multitude of topics. And then I have my alter ego, Shaquansha Realness, for the Saturday night Shaquansha Takeover, girl. And she gives it to you real raw, girl. So I'm more of the polished, politically correct version, and she's more raw in the streets, in your face type. And that's what you'll get on this channel. So make sure y'all just like, share, subscribe, come check me out, drop me a little note, the SavonExperience@gmail.com. Leave a little comment in my videos. Tell me what you want to see, what you want to see more of, etc. So I done said enough, girl. This is just me. This is what you gonna get, girl, when you come. Thank you for checking me out. Bye, y'all.
No. Don't be rushing through Shaquansha, honey. Hey, y'all. I'm Shaquansha Realness. I'm part of the Savon experience too, but I'm the best part of Savon, okay? So listen, on my takeover, we show up with vases. We drink out our vases. We give you that real. No soft touch, no kitty gloves, no mother love muffin moments. Not over here, girl. We leave that to Savon on the Savon experience. We let her have that, okay? But on mine, you get that real. My girl, my best friend said peaches come through, girl, and we give it to you raw. No lube, okay? That's what we do. So when you want the real truth, you don't want all that sugarcoating shit, you need to join when I come through from the Shaquansha Takeover. That's what it is. See, girl, that's how you do it.
Thank you, Shaquansha, even for the light shade, girl. We know you gonna give what you give, girl. You gonna give what you give. So let's get back to it. Yes, honey.
Come on, Marshall.
Girl, she gives what she gives. She's gonna give you the real with no lube because she likes it raw. She needs to go get checked, girl. But anyway, girl. So listen, the next question is, what is your wildest? No. I don't want to go there yet. What would you tell your 20 self version of you versus now? So what has changed from your perception of dating from when you were in your 20s versus now? Who want to go first?
I'll take that one.
I will.
Oh wait, hold on. Let Puffycat go, John. Go ahead.
I'm just gonna quickly say, when you see the signs immediately right in front of you, don't think that this person can quote unquote change or you can change them. When you see those signs, get away. Just get away. Don't even try. Just get away. Follow your first mind.
Follow your gut and your instinct.
Don't follow your heart, because your heart will screw you up every time. Follow your first mind.
About that,
John.
I have been in a relationship to where I followed my first sign and it was completely wrong. Like,
when you say it was wrong, expound.
It was completely wrong. Like, I thought some type of way about them, but it wasn't them.
So you thought they were a good person, or you thought they were a bad person?
I thought they were the baddest people on earth,
and they wasn't.
Mm-mm.
Oh my God! Really?
They were just feeding off the energy that I was given, so they was putting me in position to be in that position, and I was like, but they ain't even bad people.
So like you were the problem in that equation. Right. You were the problem.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I respect that because
yeah, absolutely. I met people like
that. Wow. See, that's because you fine and they put you in the trade category, bitch. That's why. Jasmine, what
They put me in the category that I needed to be in.
Okay. What you say? They knew.
Yes. They was like, that's your treasure.
That's your treasure.
Like the Lord say, tap into your treasure.
Tap into your treasure. Hashtag tap into your treasure. I'm on still that. I just want you to know. Jasmine, what would you tell your 20-year-old self, or how have you changed with your perception of dating from the 20-year version of you?
My 20-year-old self, I would tell them that that it's okay to open up in love.
Mm-hmm.
And not only is it okay to open up in love, but the person that was trying to love you at that time was genuine.
Ooh. Oh, so you got a story of when you like dated somebody, girl. They was authentic and your ass was like, nah, bitch, you ain't.
And then start your transitioning early. And move away to New York and be happy.
Okay.
I miss New York.
Come on, letter to self.
Mm-hmm.
Jasmine, how long were you in New York?
I've never lived there, but I've traveled there on and off for like the last 10 years. And it's damn near like a second home, because every time me and my little brother go there, I mean, we go there for 7 to 10 days at a time, and we always have an amazing time there. And
where do you stay at?
We normally stay in Manhattan. We normally stay on Wall Street at the Holiday Inn there, or we stay at in Hell's Kitchen at the Holiday Inn there.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm at Hell's Kitchen right now.
So John is in New York, and Puffycat is actually from New York.
Mm-hmm. So
that's where he was raised.
And then I have my best friend, well, a strange best friend, he lives in the Bronx. And so
the Bronx.
That's a long way. That's a long way from Manhattan.
It's a 45 minutes to an hour trip on a train, but I mean, when you're not doing anything and you're there for pleasure and stuff, because me and my brother we walked everywhere. So we really go there because I'm really into the architect and everything like that. And when I go there, it's like, I don't know if y'all ever know, but have you ever been anywhere you feel instantly like you're at home versus that you're visiting somewhere? Anytime I've gone to New York, it's been that way. And even when I used to live in Atlanta, the very first time I ever went to Atlanta, I felt like I was home because of the big city aspect of it. But the person that I was dating at the time, I didn't know how to accept it because it wasn't something that I was taught that it was accepting of. And I mean, to the point that the person came um to my mom's house, and actually my mom and him knew each other, and he came to the house, and I several times fell asleep in his lap, sitting there and just chilling. You know what I'm saying? And I thought it was something. I thought something was wrong with it because, let's be real. In the South, people are always you're taught that being gay or trans or whatever is wrong, and you going to hell, this, that, and the third. So I was very confused at that time. But before pre-transition, he knew who I was and loved who I was even at that time. And he had me by 10 years. And I really didn't think it was something that was real. But looking back on it now, like I should not have been afraid to get into it, but it was the first relationship ever being into. So, with your first, you tend not to really go heads over heels with it, because I'm always thinking in the back of my mind, it's nothing but a front or facade for people. So yeah.
So for me,
that was a lot, Miss Jasmine. That was a lot. You know what?
It's a lot more to it, which I'm not gonna, because it's not the time or place, but it's a lot more to it.
It's crazy though. I want to share something.
Share it.
Share it.
Share it. You're in your circle of trust.
I feel so loved.
So loved.
God. Thank God. Now I'm gonna let you go. You can
now go ahead and say what you had to say.
Do me last.
Do you last?
I don't think you could ever be done last.
I want to be last.
Almost last. Oh, now go ahead.
No, what was it said?
No, I was gonna say that for me, oh my God, like everybody, well, the lower hemisphere, let me say that you guys taught me the most about myself in my 20s. Oh my God.
Well, we had a lot to do. You know what? Since I've been on the show and stuff, I'm like, we are good friends. Like, we know each other from like back when I was 16 when I met him.
Girl, first of all, bitch, I'm mad at you. I'm mad at the fact that you said since the show, you just discovered how close we are. Bitch, I knew your ass questioned my loyalty. I knew it. Because let me tell y'all, before we get into it, let me just tell y'all, I am someone that I love people, and I also know how to give tough love. And I know that sometimes my tough love made John be like, this bitch really like me? Yes, bitch, I do. Because I don't fuck with people, period.
That's true.
And shit that I will do for John, I will do. Now, if John do some shit to get fucked up, I work too hard. I'm not going to invest in that behavior. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If John really needed something seriously,
right. I was just down in Nashville and I didn't have $20 in my pocket. Absolutely not, because my bank account was like frozen because of different charges or something that was going on in my bank. And one person that was supposed to be my friend asked me, they said, well, why don't you ask Tony to give you some money? I said, I already know that's he would send me some money so fast.
I mean, I would do it if you really need it.
But you sitting right in front of me. Why don't you send me the $20?
And so here's my thing. I don't know who that person is.
Sit over here.
I don't know who that person is, and I don't really care. But the fact is, if you had asked me and you really needed it, you would have gotten it. But like you said, bitch, I'm sitting in front of you right now, bitch. Where your pockets at?
Right.
Yeah. Well, why are you talking about $20 when you know you're gonna get back tomorrow? Because tomorrow it would have been straight. But it was some going on in my bank account when I came to Nashville. I couldn't spend no money, and it worked out for the better.
What you say? It kept you from fucking.
But I also found out
to the mall and start spending money that I didn't need to spend.
Right, God was like, nope, nope, No.
Everything works for the better in life sometimes.
I was just going to say that because sometimes whenever you're going through situations, you find out who people really truly are.
Oh, yes, you do.
When you're hurt,
Right.
when you're down, and sometimes you just need to figure out really, like, because this is since we're talking about relationships, that's just I'm going to include in friendships too, because friendships
Definitely.
are far more relationships.
Oh, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Whenever you are down and out, and you can't even turn to a friend that not necessarily you may not even want something from them. You may just need a sounding board. You don't want their opinion on the situation. You don't, and like Savon was saying, sometimes you need them hard friends to tell you exactly, hey, this is what you're doing wrong. This is what you need to be fixing, and why I ain't heard from you, because I give it to this one all the time. Like, what's up? You ain't eating like you're supposed to.
And so do they.
But long story short, that's when you at your lowest, or you feel like that you have nothing more to give to people. That's when you truly find out who people that are really riding, dying, standing for you, or they just there for the ride, and then it's time for them to get off the train. Then, so I understand how some people take and put people on tests to see exactly where they are.
But what's so funny about me and some of John's friends, and I'll just say this and I'll move past it. It's amazing how so many of them focus on me and I don't even know them. And there's no tea and no shade to it. There's no tea, no shade. And I don't even know them, but them hoes know. Huh?
I was not gonna even bring your name up, but the next day they had called me and they was like, yep. But I was like, girl, settle down. Everything is gonna be good. Everything's good now in my bank account. Everything's good. So we're gonna do this. But I had some things I had to do the night before. I don't have time. I have other things to do. I'm not obligated to do everything on your time and stuff.
Girl. Absolutely.
Hey,
type of life.
It's all good. It's just I just always found it was funny to me. But like I said, girl, listen, y'all, and I'll say this and I'm gonna move forward. Girl, some of John's friends be like, that big bitch can't get no dick. She paying for it. I can promise you right now, I ain't never paid for no dick.
Nope.
But
and they looked at her and she was skinny. They said, "Oh my God, she got the surgery." Yeah, she had that type of money too. She did.
Let me tell you what she did. She took. Listen. She took the money that she didn't give to the dick and she spent it on herself.
That part.
I'm glad you said that, so I don't have to say anything.
You ain't gotta say nothing. She took the money that she did not spend on the dick, that the dick actually gave her, and she put it on herself.
Well,
so here's the thing: when you glow up backwards, bitch, it's so funny because I didn't know these people. I didn't have a problem with them, but them hoes hated me. They hated my fat ass, and they never met me. I'm like, girl, you cute. You body. Your face is pretty. The niggas is after you, but you hating on my fat ass.
Well, most of the gay men tend to be jealous of the girls anyway. They're jealous of the trans girls because you girls do what they can't do, what they choose, what they wish they could do. They don't have the courage to do.
No. And I'm not even talking about like somebody that is talking about her.
Oh, no, I mean in general.
They just haters. Like they just hate on people.
Yeah, this is true.
People that not doing. It's just not up to their standards. And what they standards is not shit. Sorry.
They don't have any standards.
Don't want to be on it.
The thing is, if John really needed anything, John knows that he can contact me. But here's the thing. John has a support system to where he really never has to ask me for anything because he makes decisions. And what did he say earlier? He don't date broke niggas. So, moving along, he was taken care of.
Absolutely.
I want to be like John.
I'm gonna go tag the restroom, but I want to hear the next subject.
So go use the restroom. I want to play another video of someone who's also a bad bitch. Okay, so I'm gonna pull us back in a second. For 1 second. This is also someone who's a bad bitch, unapologetically, honey, lives in her truth and has got her own. And in March, bitch, you need to stay tuned.
I'm T.S. Madison. Oh, you don't know me? Well, now you'll never forget me. Yay! I got a big mouth, big dreams, and big things to say. I live my truth out loud and in color unapologetically. Oh, I'm sorry. Does that offend you? Well, girl, bye. Come on here and join me on my journey to superstardom.
The T.S. Madison Experience premieres this March on WeTV.
This March, y'all, so make sure y'all got y'all cable bills, inclusive of the We Network, girl, We TV Network, so you can tune in, because we definitely gonna be talking about it. Okay? We support each other around these streets. Ain't that right, sis?
Yes, we do.
And
Y'all
we
already
do.
know.
And we do. And
Y'all
we
already know.
Shondo.
Hey, I thank God. I thank God.
Miss Jasmine, you surprised me.
What I do?
Because I honestly thought, and you may laugh at this, but I've been thinking all this time you were a cisgender woman.
I did too when I first met her.
I was so shocked when you said that. I was like, what? I had no idea.
I thank you. Most
no
people
idea.
do.
And I can usually tell. I'm getting kind of older.
Did you say you getting kind of old?
I didn't know. I had no clue.
Yeah.
Well, I'm proud. I'm happy to get to this point.
Is it the voice? Is it the
It's everything. It's everything.
It's everything, mama.
Everything. It's everything.
It's everything, girl. It's all of that. And then some.
It's everything.
Listen.
I
and
promise
you know
it won't
what?
go to my head.
So listen, it's this for me.
Yes, booty bounce.
Hey, anybody who know Jasmine know that's her motherfucking intro song. Girl, what about I found the whole goddamn song?
Did you?
I did. You want it?
And I do.
And I will. I was like, wait a minute, that's Jasmine, bitch. Hold on.
Yeah, I know. I be doing the thing. I be scouring the internet, baby.
And y'all can find her on Sunday. Let me just tell y'all. So listen, she's
no, I like. You know how I like who I like.
Who you like?
It's the one she have on Tuesday from Atlanta, Hotlanta.
Who?
Ain't Atlanta?
Who are you that I have on Tuesdays?
Yeah.
Oh no. I'm sorry. Let's make that correction. He has me on Tuesdays on his channel. You talking about infamous Chi Chi?
Chi Chi, yeah. That's right. He said, don't go chasing waterfalls.
Okay,
I said, that's right.
Bitch, don't fuck around. Y'all know on Topic Tuesday with me and infamous Chi Chi, baby. You know what? I'm gonna make sure I let him.
You know, I get off at like 7 o'clock every night.
He don't play. Chi Chi is the truth. I like Chi Chi because Chi Chi is unapologetic as well. And Chi Chi reminds me so much of you and Anthony into one. You know what I'm saying? Bitch. And I try to tell him that I was like, baby, the reason why I love you so much is you remind me of my two best friends that, and it's like all in one, and I can't help but gravitate towards you because it's what I know.
Right.
It's what I know. So yeah, absolutely. So yeah, y'all check out Topic Tuesdays on the infamous Chi Chi channel.
So girl, what is your third question? I want to hear it.
What is your third question?
My third question is like, I'm in a relationship and shit. I hate for somebody to be in tune with me. like to where I gotta explain everything that we got to do or everything that's on my mind. Yeah. That you just can't look at me and discover the shit that's going on inside of it.
It's a soul connection, though. They definitely have to.
Well, you know, that's not only in a relationship, but that's also in a friendship too.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But see, I think that's why. I think that's why John hates a relationship, because he's had friendships where people have been in tune with him like that, and I think that's why it bothers so much in a relationship, because and I can't speak for nobody else. I can only speak for me and Anthony. And baby, we could tell when this baby was going through some shit. We knew.
Right.
We knew.
Well, since we're bringing that up, then what about whenever, why is it so hard in the community for trans to date other gay men?
Oh.
Well,
since we going there, let's go ahead and get up and all the way into it. Because that's the first thing they say. Well, if I want a woman, I go out and get a cisgender woman, but you're not embracing your fellow sister either way it goes.
But they want us though.
But then they want us to take and go and pull the trade for them, but then they don't want to be bothered with us afterwards. Or they take and pull us out and put us on stage to entertain, and then when it's all said and done, oh, you no good anymore.
Okay, so I'm okay with them living from my essence, but not necessarily living from me sexually. I'm okay with that. I understand that. I get it. The only thing that I don't like is when it's time for the shade trees to come out, they want to use you being trans as a shade factor. No, baby, it's not a shade factor. But I'm okay with them not being interested in that sexually, because I respect the fact that they're more into masculine features, masculine attributes. I'm okay with that. And the only reason why is because I kind of know how that feels, you know.
Stop.
I just know how it feels, you know.
But they want a hairy bottom.
What now?
They want a hairy bottom or a feminine bottom.
But so do I. So do I. Girl, I don't want a filet mignon, honey. I don't want no hairless cat.
You know what?
You know what? Puffy Fat Cat can speak on me. I am different from most people because I can walk on both sides of the street comfortably.
Mm-hmm.
I can.
And
that's different for most girls. You know, Puffy Cat is often said, girl. So wait, you've always been versatile, girl. I don't understand that. But
I just don't understand. I think with me, it's just the gay men in general. I just hate where it's just a constant disrespect of the trans community. Just constant disrespect. I mean, with me, if I like you, I like you. I mean, I've had girls who were like, I guess the word clockable. I'd hang with them in the street, go to stores, go to malls, go to restaurants, and people would. I stopped dating a guy who got upset because I was acknowledging one of my girlfriends on the street, and he was extremely uncomfortable with it. He must have walked 20 paces ahead. Didn't want anybody to know that we were all associated. And I'm talking to her, we're laughing and everything. And he actually tried to get into an argument with me because I stopped to acknowledge her. And I'm like, if I'm your friend, I'm your friend. If I like you, I like you. I don't care if you walk in with a dress and a mustache. If I like you, I like you. I'm going to talk to you. I'm going to acknowledge you. And I said, you know what? You have a nice day. Never spoke again. I was done. I can't deal with somebody like that. That type of narrow-mindedness I can't handle.
And that's why I've always loved you.
You remember my first?
Yeah.
And I mean, at the time, I looked at.
I said people like you are hard to come by.
Yeah, because my first person, I mean, she was a female impersonator. I guess we would say transgender now, but back then we didn't say transgender. We just said female impersonator. It didn't bother me one bit.
Who's also my drag mother or trans mother.
But yeah,
you gotta look at the person. That's why you got so many single gay men in Georgia.
Like it was an incident actually like a few weeks ago, like a few years ago, that was at Play, which I don't really like Play because they don't like black people.
Oh, dang! But you will not say that. That is not true.
I'm just not gonna. I'm sorry that it slipped out like that.
You said you don't like black people. See,
no. No, it is what's his name? What's that guy's name? He used to be the connection at the front. Joey.
Well, what you not gonna do? I'm not naming no names because I can still come through there without paying a cover charge and getting a fee. So I'm not saying no names.
Yeah, they made me pay a cover charge because I probably was wearing Mikey and my Jordans and stuff. I don't play.
Joey ain't never done nothing wrong to me. That's all I'm gonna say.
I don't like Joey. You like Joey?
Sad. Me and Joey ain't never had a problem. Joey remembers me from the connection days. We've never had an issue.
His connection still out?
Joey either.
It's not. And what's so funny? So y'all,
what you say, Jasmine? You don't like him either.
I said I don't know him either.
She ain't never been here.
She ain't never been.
Me and him is cool. I ain't never met him. He ain't never met me. So we cool. We gonna run.
Hold on, Jonathan. Wait a minute. Before you go down, before you go down that road of him being whatever kind of way he needs to be around you, there was a time. Okay, go ahead.
So I was because I was at the club. It was like coronavirus. They was social distancing and stuff. And so I met somebody that I used to date in there. Oh, and I'm like, hey.
I'm nervous.
Yeah, it got on my nerves. Yeah.
Oh, God. Okay.
They really got on my nerves.
Oh,
so I really like been hanging around there because I see they've been doing kind of bad. I want to lift them up, but you can't sit around fools go. You cannot.
Hands and make whole.
You done said it. Fools go. You done said it.
Touch and make whole. Healing hands.
It looks like it's real, like polished, like really gold, but it don't be.
Oh,
well, a lot of times it's like people that you think that are flawless diamonds, they turn out to be carbon copies.
True enough.
Don't go chasing waterfalls. Listen to the rivers that you always been used to.
Okay, girl. Listen. You can text me who it is after the fact, and it'll probably bring more light onto who it is. But girl, when I tell you, a lot of girls see that's why I think sometimes when they see you, John, they don't get it because some of us they didn't plan on us sustaining and weathering the storm. So when they see us, they be like, "Damn, bitch, you." Okay, like you not what you used to be, but you ain't went down, you done went up, and they don't understand it.
They don't understand. Girl, like we still standing.
I went out, and my nephew, everybody know who nephew is. We went out, and them hoes was like, "Bitch, you still live here? Like we ain't seen you in years." And I looked at them like, "Bitch, you still come out? Like, bitch, the last time I came out, you was here." Like, no shade, that's great. You doing well, but it was like, oh my God. And my niece, she was like, you said you don't go out. I'm like, girl, it's not that I don't go out. It's just when I do go out, it's rare. But some of the people, they're doing the same things. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, well, girl, I don't see where you have in life. I feel like you have to grow. You have to get better. You have to progress. You can't be at the same spot every time I see you. Where's your growth?
Amen.
And growth can come on many of layers. There's no standard, but where's your growth? Like the same shit we did 15 years ago.
That's just like I said myself. Go ahead, baby. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say that's something that I promised myself when I was back in my when I first came out. I was like, whenever I hit 30, 35, I'm not gonna be in no clubs. Like, you can't retire from it. You ain't got no 401k plan on the situation. I mean, what are you gonna do? So I did my drag. I was happy with it, but when it was done, when I was done with it, I was done with it. Like, I feel like I'm at an age now that I like to go to jazz bars. I like to go to bistros. You know, more of the elegant on the adult side of the situation. Not, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with the clubs, but I'm not a club person because the moment you step on one of them food shoes, then they want to try to start fighting with you, and I ain't with that.
Exactly.
But you know what, Jasmine? I'm a younger type. I still look young.
You do. And me
I
too.
do too. Look, no Tino shade I do too, and I could go in and I could pull the 20-year-old because I do it every day. But that's just not the mind frame that I'm at.
Every time I go out, my friends, every time I go out, even my family, they be saying, "Why do you still go out? You don't have to go out no more."
I'm not like, when I do go out,
I enjoy going out.
Well, there's a difference between going out and hanging out. There's a difference.
Right.
I mean, I don't mind going out, and like when I go out, because who I am in my community, I never pay, but I also
wait a minute.
I always go to VIP.
Let's not talk about going out and I pay, because bitch, my friends used to get mad at me for being able to get in for ladies' night for free.
Yeah, I mean, every time I go out, like even
you get to go in, and bitch, we gotta pay. Well, bitch, I got $5 on y'all's cover too. Like, what
right,
you
and
do?
even like going to like the quote unquote the straight clubs that we have here, people know who I am, so I get into it, and then I go into VIP. If I'm going to go hang out at a club, I don't do regular. I go into VIP because I feel like that's just where I like to go at, and it's not me bragging or anything like that. I just don't like to be. I don't like to have 40 million people on top of me while I'm trying to dance and have a good time at
I can't do crowds.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Me, John, and Anthony, we used to go out, and I'm telling you, we always had a cute time. I love, like to this day, if Corona wasn't around, I will go out sometimes. I like going out every now and then just because, bitch, y'all know, y'all see me online, bitch.
Good.
I feel like I'm that bitch. I like them hoes to be like some, oh my God, girl. I love that response. I don't want them to be like some, girl, I just saw you last week. No, I don't like that. I like to come in and think I'm the shit. That's just the way I am. I worked hard. And even when I was 360 pounds, bitch, I came in like I was a shit.
Yep.
And I wasn't. But I came in like I was a shit, bitch. I don't give a fuck, you know. So, and my friends came in like we were the shit.
Right. I mean, you gonna get dolled up and you gonna be sporting your Louis, your Pradas and stuff. You don't want people trying to tip drinks and stuff on there, because
baby, we came in like all of us. John, Anthony, Puffy Fake, bitch. We came in like shut that hole down.
Yeah. Yeah, TT was the social butterfly.
I was like, bitch, and everybody, and see what I didn't like though, everybody put me in the face of love. They always put me in the space of mother love. I hated that though. I was America's favorite auntie when I was 20-some years old. Bitch, I'm too young to be an auntie. But they came to me with their problems then too. So I said, I'm gonna stop fighting God and let him do what he do.
Right. I had that problem. They're too scared to walk up to me.
Oh, wait, hold on. Resting. First of all, you people would see Puffy Cat and be like, I mean, how are you friends with him? He's so mean. I'm like, but he's not. He had this resting bitch face. And I think it came from New York. And people would just walk by and they would want to talk. Girl, they would want to talk to Mark. They will always I'm sorry. They want to talk to Puffy Cat. They will come, Mark. So you have heard of them. So they will come to me. They will come to me. Oh my God, he's so cute. I'm like, well, girl, talk to him. I'm like, I'm like, girl, he's not gonna bite, but bitch, he would look at you like, please don't waste your time. And I'm like, I would tell him, stop looking at people like that. He's like, what am I doing?
Exactly.
You have a resting bitch face that intimidates them. Stop doing it.
That's why I'm single now.
And I think
Me too.
I think that was New York in you.
But the sad thing is that in New York, I didn't have that problem. Even with the resting bitch face men approached me in New York. When I moved everywhere else, it was a completely different story.
But you came down to the polite, dirty South.
It's common in New York.
We don't know nothing. We go say hello to people. Hey, good morning. You remember when my happy-go-lucky ass went to Chicago? Hi, how are you? And it was like, bitch, what is your problem? Why
you ain't from here?
First of all, my country ass from here happy and greeting everybody, and they look at me like, bitch, please move. I will stab you.
That part.
But New York is the tea. I'm gonna tell you right now. We live in Hell's Kitchen, and we have so much fun. And I work like 5 days a week, but after them 5 days, baby, on the weekend, we have fun. We go up to Harlem, up to down to Times Square. It's 2 blocks away. You know.
So you're off 42nd.
42nd is Times Square. And
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
50th is where we live, so we can actually walk 8 blocks. You walk in New York anyway.
Yeah, New York has changed so much. It's not what it used to be.
Really,
I still enjoy New York.
I love it. I just don't like the gentrification that's going on.
Yeah, they're doing a lot of that now.
I can't stand that. I go through my old neighborhoods and I'm like, it's just that the people are gone. You got these condos everywhere. I'm like, oh, come on.
Right.
This is not the same.
Well, we was probably thinking about moving up to the on 81st on the national history. It's all the way up there, almost up north, upside.
So the last question I have, and then we're gonna close it out.
Okay.
What was your wildest date?
Wildest date?
And you can think on it. Yeah.
I don't think I've ever had one.
Oh, wait a minute, really?
Really?
So that means 2 things. Either you are extremely open.
Because you knew who I dealt with.
Oh my God. I know the stories that we share. That's all I'm gonna say too. And those were
I guess the first person would be maybe the wildest.
The wild.
You know the first person, you know.
Really?
Yeah. And just she was a very free spirit person and just was very spontaneous. And we would just go places. She actually got me to enjoy Nashville, you know. Well, and yeah, I miss her in many ways, but she just had a selfishness about her.
So wait, John doesn't know. So John, the ex that Puffy Fat Cat is talking about is also my drag mother, and you know who my drag mother is,
right?
So you know who we're talking about. Ellington Dupree.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know who that is.
So she did what?
That's my drag mother and also Puffy Cat's ex. Mm-hmm. That's how I met Puffy Cat, through Ellington Dupree.
I think that was a sad situation for me.
I talked to her the last time I was at Play, when I was down there a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, but you didn't get to know her during the time that I knew her, though. Like, we didn't talk much after a certain time, just because I didn't really adopt dragdom the same way. You know what I'm saying?
You think I was wild?
No. We don't know his circumstances with her. Like, so she's wild. She was a wild.
She's the
reason why I moved to Nashville.
Yes, ma'am. She's a wild girl. I already know that.
Yeah.
Even before she even moved over to Play, she's wild.
Yes. all of this happened post Puffy Cat. Girl, when she was at Connections,
you know, she's a wild girl.
When she was at Connections, baby, she was giving
wild
girl. She was giving the boys what they wanted. Okay.
Yeah,
They
she
couldn't get
wild.
enough of her. They could not get enough of her. They could not get enough of her. Girl, I remember when she had the boys crying.
But now it's so funny because she dates black or white men, and then she lets the white men talk about niggas that blah 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 in front of the black men.
Oh, I didn't know anything about that.
Yeah,
that's surprising to me.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
Somebody told me that too. I got.
Oh, so it's alleged.
Okay.
Because I gotta stand up for my mamas now. Alleged, girl. Alleged. I remember when she used to bring the white boys to their knees virtually and literally.
She had like a gangster white dude. He was I probably because he was talking about nigga. He was because he was real gangster and he was talking about some old crazy stuff out his mouth. Ooh. And then the people that called me, they'll be on some crazy stuff.
They ain't finna go for that, girl. As they should not.
They said, guess what was happening? And I was like,
my God, girl.
Because it's some few people that come and call me about some stuff that be happening in Nashville. I mean, like, I cannot believe that.
I don't know because, girl, I have separated and I send love and I sell care packages. That's all I do.
You said love and care packages.
Love and care packages. We move forward, girl.
Okay, let's do this last topic. I love it.
What you wanted?
What is your ideal mate?
Who, me?
Yes.
Girl, I'm
Matthew.
Girl, we won't do this because bitch, you tried it. See, one thing about it, these hoes have tried to get me to talk about my boo forever, and it ain't been successful.
Why you talk about your boo?
And he is. We're gonna leave it at that. And he is. Let me tell you why he is. And it's not because of the things that people think that he is. It's because of the fact that throughout my years of going through so many things that I went through in life as a gay male, a trans woman, a black trans woman, I've always felt like I should be treated and regarded a certain way. And so many people that I dated made me feel like I was foolish, that I was living a Disney fair. I was in make-believe land. That could never happen for me. Okay? They made me feel like I was the delusional person. When I met Matthew, I'm not saying he's perfect. I'm not saying that he's without flaws. I'm not saying any of that. I have issues. I have battles. I have challenges. And so does he. But what I can say in this relationship, he has done what he said he would do. He has regarded me in a way that I never had to ask for him to regard me in, the way that I always felt like I should be treated. And everybody know I'm a pill to swallow. So if you want to know, I'll tell you, I like to run the shit. And I get to run the shit. And it's not a problem for him. But he also checks me when I need to be checked. And it takes a special person to deal with a personality like me. Because I felt like men were dogs. I felt like they were liars and cheaters. I felt like they didn't respect me as a person. So for somebody to come in and be like, I don't give a fuck. You ain't got to change who you are, and whatever you want to do, I accept it and I applaud you and I respect it and I will support it 100%. That right there won me over. Period. Now, did I think that everybody know I love foreign men, so I thought that my Fabio was going to be foreign, bitch. He was going to be a motherfucking prince from Dubai. That's what I thought. But God has a way of showing you, you know what? I got something for you that you need versus what you want. And that's it. Is it perfect? It's not, but nothing is perfect.
Good point.
And when I was 20 years old, I wouldn't have thought the person that I was with would be the person I would be with because I'm like, oh, girl, no, I can't do that. It took growing and going through some things for me to understand it.
Like I want to propose to a person that I'm with when I go to England, but we have to go to England first.
See, bitch, you always got a contingency plan.
We have to go to England first.
But you know what? I respect that because I feel like the person that you're talking about accepts you for who the fuck you are. No changes, no chases, no nothing. He knows you for who you are. And that's what matters, right?
I don't care.
We know.
If you want to do this all day, I don't care. As long as you go to work and do the things you need to do to make the house up.
And that's why I like him, because he lets you be you, but he also has me too. Bitch, I don't give a fuck about all the other shit, but here's what you gonna do. You're gonna do A, B, and C. And you can do D, E, and F if you want to, as long as A, B, and C is done. I don't give a fuck.
That'll work.
And that's on Mary Had a Little Lamb. So that's what it is. And you know what's so funny, John, when you say that? To this day, people will see us and be like, oh my God, like, oh, that's cute. They see us and they feel like we the oddest couple. But I'm like, bitch, that's cute. Bitch, I don't ever do what people expect me to do. That's the thing that I'm known for. So why would my relationship be any different?
And y'all happy. So who cares?
And my bills are paid, his bills are paid, and the bitch got 4 goddamn cars.
That slurp.
It was the slurp for me.
It was only talking about the 4 cars for me.
Because there's and they probably paid for it.
They are. So there's that. So I tell people, don't look on the outside circumstances. Don't give a fuck. The moral of this show tonight was so people can feel more comfortable in themselves. Really, it wasn't no soft brags or any of that. It was to be, we all have things that we go through. Love you. If it feels right for you, if it fits within your personal plan for you, that's all that matters. Fuck what everybody else say. You know what I'm saying? The video at the beginning, it hurt me to my heart because that girl that called me in that first video, like, oh boy, loved her to death, but he was so caught up into what other people thought that he couldn't allow himself to be happy.
Mm-hmm. I think that's what happens a lot of times, especially within our community. Yes. That happens a lot of time because people get so caught up in what societal standards are instead of following what you prefer into love. Especially, no tea, no shade, but especially when it comes down to loving someone of a trans experience, whether it's a trans to male to female or female to male. People are so caught up in that.
I just think the whole lifestyle is like, it's gonna be bouncing one way or another. It is.
It is. And see,
I love the way you recorded that because you was on your way. Because you are on your way.
Bitch, I didn't know that then. I wish the one thing that I actually say that if anybody asks me if anything that I regret the break, that 10-year break in between when I started. And a lot of that break was Anthony. Losing Anthony killed me. You know that. Mm-hmm. John knows that.
Anthony was his rock. Like,
I mean, it was. So I dropped everything. I had to get myself back together. But it is what it is. God knows, and I'm here. And I thank everybody for riding with me. I thank you guys for continuing to be in my life. I thank Jasmine. Jasmine is somebody that I've met during the pandemic. And see, if don't nobody know, John and Puffy Cat know, I don't really let people in my world easily at all. I was the queen that would be like, don't you bring them sisters and punks to my goddamn house.
Period.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, me and Puffy Cat would have done the show. Without you. So you must be a good person.
That's it. And they have rolled with me through my good and my bad. And I've been there with them through good and Okay, and that's what real friendship is about. Like, it ain't nothing nobody can call and tell me about John or Puffy Cat. I'm like, okay, bitch. First of all, you got me fucked up, feeling comfortable to come to me like that because you can't say shit bad about them. I can,
and vice versa.
They did what? Okay, and they can.
And what?
And they will.
Boom.
What you do. And so that's the way it is.
Right. Anyway, what you do.
What you do.
They ain't even that bad of people. So if you did something, that's probably something that's rubbing off for you. Look, John, they done heard you. They done heard you on phone calls when I'm on live talking about some girl. You coming down here to tracks. I'm like, bitch, it's COVID. I'm not coming down to tracks. Now,
yeah, I heard that one.
I'll be down there in March, and we're gonna set up a day.
Okay, yeah. So listen. So there's something about March I gotta tell you about. Because the girls like to talk about me having surgery and stuff, girl. She saved up enough money to get another one. So she's having some more work done in March. So we'll see.
Okay.
Now, March, like the middle.
It needs to be closer to the end so that I'm fully healed.
Okay.
Oh, well, I'm going to come to see you.
Because the 9th, I will be in surgery.
Okay.
Of March. So I'll talk to you about that offline. That's all I'm saying, girl.
Uh-huh.
So that's why I tell Jasmine all the time, girl, work in silence, move in silence. Don't let them hoes know what your next step is because it don't matter. Mm-hmm. Show up and show out. They gonna hate regardless, girl.
Absolutely.
They hate on me at 2:40.
I went down there ate some Paula Deen.
Girl, so I was telling people that Paula Deen is a restaurant here.
So nasty.
It was nasty. Disgusting. No, I'm not. I'm not going to Atlanta, girl. I will be here in Nashville, girl. But girl, was it nasty?
It was like my lips. Nasty.
Your lips are not nasty, so don't say that. Girl, I heard Paula Deen knew how. Bitch, she had the recipes of the slaves, girl. That's what I heard.
Mm.
Well, I would tell you that. You need to talk about that on another show because it was so disgusting. It was terrible.
Where the money reside?
It was terrible. I cannot believe
you love some good food, girl.
Well, sweetie,
you know what? I would sit down and eat some good food because I had just got off the plane.
You know, well, in mid-May, you know, when I have the girls down, then you know you don't have to come down and get your old plate.
Mm.
Oh, you quiet now?
Jasmine, what you gonna do in May? What happens in May?
Whenever I christen my house.
Okay. That sounds like a plan. Miss Jasmine, you guys send me your links so I can come onto your shows, your lives.
Of course.
Oh my God. Listen, y'all too, I'm not ready. But please do. I'm not ready. Listen, let me just tell y'all so
I'll be back Saturday.
You gonna be here. I want all y'all hoes here every Saturday if you can. If you can't, it ain't no big thing. Puffy Cat has been real nice. I can't wait till he come out his shell and show y'all. Because baby, Puffy Cat has been real nice. Real nice.
Mm-hmm.
You laughing because I'm telling the truth. All right, y'all hold on. Do y'all have any last words before we end the live tonight?
I just want to say thank you for allowing me to be on this evening.
Yes.
Thank you for a beautiful conversation with you, John, and the Puffy Cat.
Jasmine, you can call me Mark, Jasmine.
You will be Puffy Cat online. Online, you will be Mark, but Puffy Cat.
We don't use
John, when I come to New York, I want to see you in Hell's Kitchen.
I'm definitely coming. I'm coming up there. Look, John has been trying to get me up there for a while. I just need Venetia to calm her ass down because I do want to. I've never been to New York, so I want to go to the subway. I want to see a rat fly in front of me, although I'm on screen. I want to see all of that. I want to experience New York. I need to wait until Venetia.
Yes.
I want to go whenever we're right back in doing the Broadway shows because y'all know I love my Broadway shows.
I love a good Broadway show.
I want to say something.
Yeah. Well, hold on. Let me give you the confessional. 1 second.
My confessional is I am so happy to be on the show. And please check me out. Check me out. Because I have some other things I need to talk about. And this is my good friend. And I love my good friend.
So then we just tell me when you want to talk about it, and you know what, Bambi? Hold on 1 second before we move on. You can come on whenever you want. You already know that, and stay away from Bambi.
Who?
You. Stay away from Bambi, honey, because Bambi, baby, I don't know. It would be like the two worlds colliding together, and I ain't ready. Bambi ain't ready.
My love muffin said I talked too much tonight.
Who did?
My love muffin.
You didn't talk too much. I got you, baby. I'm gonna always keep it together. He just didn't want to know.
Just edit it.
He just didn't. I'm not gonna edit it because you didn't say nothing bad tonight. What is he mad because he gonna be proposed to in London? Is he upset? Is he upset because he know?
Get that big ring. Get that big rock.
Now, hold on, baby. Muffin, thank you so much for voting through, Love Muffin.
I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying your show. I'm loving it.
We about to roll out. Any last remarks?
Well, I just can't wait to see you face to face and be able to hang and just drive through Nashville and look at the differences and everything else. I'm ready this year. I'm ready to do some traveling.
It's completely different. They have changed downtown. Downtown is so you're not going to recognize it. When I
didn't
went
recognize it the last time I was there.
I didn't recognize it. The 12th and Porter is now the Gulch. It's real frou-frou and rich and elegant, and you like I don't know what the hell it is. It's so it's so different.
Wow, I can't wait to see it.
So yeah. So hold on 1 second. Jasmine.
Yes.
Everyone knows they can find you tomorrow.
We are back.
For the cool down, darling.
Cool down. Will you be in?
Look. Yeah. Oh, what? I'm gonna send that to you, girl.
Okay. Are you gonna be in tomorrow?
My plan is to be here. I've got to go and I've got to make cookies for my niece and go over there and do some things. So I'm gonna get that out the way so I can roll up and through here, girl. And I think I'm gonna keep my cam situation where it's at because I like being way back in the back, girl. I was all up close, girl. I like being in the back there, girl. I had to do some things in this office to move back.
Right. And you know that we are moved to a new time. We're not at 8 o'clock anymore. We're at 7 o'clock on Sundays.
Good. That's cute. That helps me. Oh, that helps me out too, because then I can go to sleep and I can still be like professional and all the other shit on Monday, you know.
Yeah. So new time is at 7 o'clock. So that gives us, an hour and a half to take and play with. And we're still off early enough that everybody can get dressed and go to school.
Yes.
Don't forget to like and share, subscribe. And you hoes see it now. And whether you hoes know it or not, you hoes see it now. The hoe can get my girl some super chats and stuff. She got it. She available.
Oh, you know what? I I was gonna wait and thank you and Leslie for the super chats. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that, girl. We're gonna put that back into the Savon experience, girl, and let her grow. And I'm gonna chop this video up. And if y'all want to chop it up and post it, chop it up and post it and support your girl. I am going to be chopping up that beginning because I'm gonna go back and look and see my shenanigans when I was playing that goddamn guitar, girl, bitch. That guitar, y'all, was a custom build by Bay himself. He built it. He did it.
Yes, Shayla, that's actually 8 o'clock, not 9 o'clock your time. So it's actually early for you. So 7 o'clock is Central Standard Time. 8 o'clock is Eastern Time.
Oh, yes. So hold on one second. Thank you guys so much for joining the Savon experience. I appreciate you. I love you. Like, share, and subscribe. And if this has helped you, tell a friend, tell an auntie, tell a grandmama. We try to keep it clean, but girl, sometimes we don't. So if you got one of them ratchet grandmamas and aunties, tell them, girl, they'll come through. They know what it is. They know what it is. This is a safe zone for us to talk and have just conversation and dialogue. And that's really it. So thank you guys once again. Oh, good night.